Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back, y'all. My name is Elle and this is my perspective. So today, let's talk about some food, y'all. So my first foods that I had in order that I actually ate them was the pie de queso, and then I had some tamales. So the tamales, I'm gonna show you the tamales first. So when I was going to the tamale lady, I actually wanted the pollo con mole, which is the chicken with mole sauce. Y'all should be able to see the picture now. So that's what I wanted, but she was out. So I ended up getting the one that was like meat and beans, right? And so she asks you what you want, and then you tell her, she puts it in a bag. And this right here, so it's a bag. You are not going to see the sauce. The sauce it's a red sauce. It was 20 pesos. And so I gave her the 20 pesos. Now we're going to look at it. So this is coming out of the bag. So we are in Yucatan, guys. So this is actually it's a tamale wrapped in banana leaves. It is not wrapped in with corn husk. So this is banana leaves. And it is actually double layered up in there. So it's kind of like unfolded the first, and then there's another one in there, and then you can start to see some of the masa right here. So again, this is banana leaves, and again, it was warm still when I got it, which is what I wanted it to be. She was selling it in a very big, large stainless steel pot. So you know what I'm talking about. You know, back in the day, used to cook the chitlins in that bad boy. What else would they cook in there that y'all it might be able to, I mean, because everybody don't know the pot that chitlins are cooked in, but it's a real big pot. You can put a baby or two in there, and it's that kind of pot. So that's as good as I can tell you. So this is the masa, right? And then, y'all, I thought these was raisins, and I was about to have a fit because I don't eat raisins. Scary story. We're not going to talk about what while we're talking about food, but these are beans that are up in this bad boy. And so again, if you remember my old story, my story that I said in a different video, I've never had legit tamales before. Like I had some out of a can in college, right? Somebody offered me to share some tamales with them, and they were okay. That's about as good as I'm gonna get it. It's okay. So I'm actually just breaking it off. Like these are not teeth marks. I'm breaking it off with my fingers. I ate one of the beans, like because I knew that they were beans. These beans are not, these are not beaning, right? Like how would you say it nicely? They're toothsome. I don't eat toothsome beans. And then the way that they were, like I feel like, let me not talk about anybody. But okay, so let's go on to the masa, right? So the masa is, like if you going old school, right? And you fixing some dressing, I mean like some dressing, some cornbread, you taking the cornbread, you baking fresh cornbread, and then you crumbling it up and you season it like you season it. We haven't put the sage in there, but we have thoroughly seasoned it. And there's some moisture, but not a lot of moisture, right? So we got our cornbread, we got it seasoned, and it's all broken up and crumbled up, and there's slight moisture to it, but it's really flavorful, right? So that's how this right here, that's how I would describe this. It definitely is not textury like cornbread, but it is, of course, it's masa, it's corn. So it's going to give you that kind of thing, right? So no sage, but it's that, and then it's like a top and a bottom, and then the meat is on the inside, the beans are in there as well. And yeah, my mother had asked me if I would get it again. I actually just ate this morning. My mother asked me if I would get it again. The only drawback, yeah, was these beans. Like, what's going on? Like, these beans just look like, I don't know. It's like maybe like a 15-minute cook. I don't know how. I saw something and it said that you can cook beans, like boil beans for 15 minutes. I've never done that in my life, but I imagine like if that was a thing, then maybe that's how these beans were done, right? When I'm doing beans, them bad boys gonna sit on that stove for at least an hour, right? I'm gonna keep replenishing the water. It's gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna have me some beans, and my beans are gonna be juicy. They're not gonna be like straight out of a can individually done. Ooh, you know what? That's probably what maybe. You know, when you get beans in a can, because I had to do that at a pinch one time, beans in a can, and it's just like this, and it's just otherwise I get dry beans, y'all. I can't. We ain't about to fix no dry beans in no hurry. This is me trying to show y'all what it looked like. Um, I did a horrible job. See how I did a horrible job. But it's I was trying to show y'all the texture. And again, I did a horrible job. Look over here, maybe. Let me see. Can I zoom in? Let me move this picture over here. Try to okay, maybe. Y'all looking at my shiny fingers and stuff, but so I guess it's kind of greasy, but I mean it was pretty good. The muscle was pretty good. The beans they could have kept. The meat was barely there. So like if you a meat eater, this ain't the one for you. I know it said it had meat in it, but this is it's not the one for you. Okay. It's not. So don't go there. Okay. And so that's what I had. And it was good and yummy for my tummy. And would I go back? I would probably go back, but I would not want to get the same one. I'd have to see what else she got going on because she had the sign, but you know, it was one of those kind of situations where it's like, oh, can I have? I'm out. Can I have? I'm out. So yeah, she did say that she had the, I believe it was the Colorado's, Colo, Colo, it looks like Colorado. It looked like that. That's the word that look like, but that ain't how you say it, right? That ain't how you say it. Colorado's, 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 maybe. I don't know, but that's what I got, right? Beans and meat. The meat, it can be cerrado, it can be pork or pollo, chicken. It can be pork or chicken. I didn't ask which one it was because I eat both. Like I'm not about to sit here and act like I don't eat that. I'm too good for that. Like I'm gonna eat it, right? I'm gonna eat it. I did back away from shipments. But you put some bacon in front of me, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't purposely had bacon in a while, but I mean, we ain't talking about me and what I eat and what I don't eat. Okay, here's the next one, guys. So this man was standing on the corner. Okay, he was standing on the corner. He was standing on the corner of the corner that I went into, right? So I went into a store and I saw him. And when I came out, I saw him and I was just like, I'm supposed to be trying some street foods. This isn't really a street food, but he was on the street and he was selling it, right? So it's a street food. I asked him what this was. Y'all, I was like, even if he does say it's a bean pie, I'm gonna still eat it, right? I'm gonna still eat it because I think at that time I was hungry. But he said pot of queso, and I looked at him. I was like, boy, you know you lying. This ain't no pot of queso. So again, when I hear pot of queso, I'm thinking cheesecake, right? Cheese pie. I'm thinking cheesecake. But you know what? I didn't care because I have seen these around. Um, not in the store, but I've seen them around and I wanted to taste one. I also want to try an actual pata queso, which is also supposed to be like, I feel like they just say pata queso just to be like, girl, eat it. Anyway, so it was small, y'all. It was small. This one I would say was 35 pesos. It was 35 pesos. So, okay, y'all see this right here? This is not cream cheese. This and I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't. Like it smelled really sweet. And so I tasted it. I cannot tell you what this crust is. A part of me wants to say that it's gluten free, right? And it was hard as I don't know what I'll get out. But this right here, if y'all have had egg custard before, like good and yummy for your tummy egg custard, that's what this is. Egg custard in its own little portable dish called a pie crust. So yeah, I ate that up. It was good. It was real good. And of course, I'm not gonna see this man again. Sometimes you see people and it's like a hit or miss type thing. It was kind of runny-ishness, but it was all right. And I was trying to see if it had a layer or something that was down before he put she, whoever put the egg custard in, because just because somebody's selling it don't mean that they the one that made it. But before they put it in, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. But again, it was good. If I saw this person on the street corner again, I would probably give you another pot of queso. So those were my two experiences. Again, the first one, the tamales, uh, 20 pesos each. And then that pie de queso, it was good. It was like an egg custard. My mama used to fix them bad boys, egg custards, when we were little. So, as soon as I've been into it, I was like, I know exactly what this is. And my mama ain't fixed no egg custard in decades, but I knew exactly what it was. And it was good. So that's that. And yeah, I'm still doing some. I didn't put the pictures in. I didn't show y'all the pictures, but I have been trying some different frappes. I've been trying some different frappes. Like I'm just going and, as I'm walking and doing whatever I'm doing, just walking. But as I'm walking, I might duck into a store or duck into a mom and pop shop and see what they got going on. And y'all, it's a good way to practice your Spanish. And yes, they will look at you because like I'm saying the word, but my accent give it away every single time. And then I went into one of these stores, it was a mom and pop shop, and I went in and I said chocolate because I wanted a frappe. And I wanted chocolate. I wanted that. And so she repeated it back. And I mean, you could repeat it back and it still won't sound like you said what I said. So I think it was that kind of thing. And so she went to the back counter and she told like they were busy and it was like four other workers and she was like I couldn't hear what she said, but they all started like turning around and like slowly looking and nodding and cheesing at me. And I was like, hey y'all, I know I got that. I know I got that accent. I know I do. I know I do. But I'm at least I'm out here using my Spanish, right? I'm using my Spanish. I'm growing my Spanish, and I'm Spanishing every day. So that's it. Okay, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, I have. Let me put this in there. I have seen the Esquites man, the corn man. I have seen him. I see him quite often, but I haven't approached him. Like, I'm not sure what I want, so I haven't approached him. And there's three other people that I'm eyeing, but I haven't approached them. And they are consistent, like they're consistent people. So I feel more comfortable with those who are consistent versus those who pop up and you like, where you come from? I ain't seen you before. Like those people, but like the Pata Queso man, I haven't seen the Pata Queso man, but I also don't really leave out kind of late at night. And I did that day. Because I was like, I want to drink. So I went to go get a drink and I think I got some cookies and I think I got almond Snickers, which I haven't had before. And so, yeah. And then I saw the pot of queso man and I'm like, I don't need all this, but I'm gonna get it anyway. So yeah, that's that. So I feel like, I mean, I not feel like I know that different vendors come out at different times. Like some have their set times where they'll come out at like sunset type thing. I'm not out at sunset. So that pot of queso man, he probably there right now, but I don't know because I don't be running out at and like I gotta really want something other than water. So yeah, some juice, some cookies, some something. So yeah, but that's it. Yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback, anything like that, put in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until then, I'll chat with y'all later. This is a quick one. Bye, y'all.